You want to check your pulse on your iPhone, but you do not have an Apple Watch on your wrist. Maybe you just finished a walk. Maybe you are sitting at your desk and you want a quick wellness note. Maybe you are trying to notice how your body feels before and after a workout. You are not trying to replace a professional health check. You just want a simple way to estimate and save your pulse so you can look back later. That is the exact situation Tap 4 Pulse is built for. In this video, I will show you a simple way to think about pulse tracking on iPhone, how Tap 4 Pulse helps, and when to use camera mode versus tap mode. Number 1. Start with the right expectation. A phone pulse app should be treated as a wellness tracker. It is useful for logging a quick BPM estimate, building a personal history, and noticing your own routine over time. It is not for emergencies, professional decisions, or replacing advice from a qualified professional. That framing matters because it keeps the app useful and realistic. The best use case is not panic checking one number. The best use case is building a small habit. Check, save, compare, and understand your own normal patterns. Number 2. Use camera mode when the setup is calm. Camera mode is the fastest way to try. Tap 4 Pulse. You place your fingertip gently over the camera lens and let the app read tiny color changes from your finger. For the cleanest attempt, sit still, keep your hand steady, and do not press too hard. The common mistake is squeezing the lens. If you press too hard, your fingertip can block the signal instead of making it clearer. Think gentle cover, steady hand, and a few quiet seconds. Also, check the lighting. You do not need a studio setup, but you want the camera to have a stable view. If the reading jumps around, pause and try again with a lighter touch. Number 3. Use tap mode when you want manual control. Tap mode is the backup that makes Tap 4 Pulse different from many simple pulse apps. Instead of relying only on the camera, you can feel your pulse yourself and tap along with the rhythm. The app uses your taps to estimate BPM. This is useful when camera mode feels inconsistent, when lighting is awkward, or when you prefer a more hands-on method. You can place 2 fingers on your wrist or neck, feel the pulse, and tap in time. Do not rush. The point is not to tap as fast as possible. The point is to follow the rhythm you feel. A calm, steady tapping pattern gives the app better information than a tense, uneven pattern. Number 4. Save the reading so it becomes useful later. A single pulse check can be interesting, but a saved history is much more useful for wellness tracking. Tap 4. Pulse lets you keep a record, so you can compare today with yesterday, or before a workout with after a workout. For example, you might create a simple morning routine, open Tap 4 Pulse, take one pulse reading, save it, and move on. After a week, you have a small timeline instead of a random memory. Or you might use it around workouts. Save one reading before you start and another after you cool down. Over time, this gives you a simple view of how your body responds to activity. Number 5. Do not overreact to one reading. Pulse can change for many everyday reasons: movement, caffeine, stress, sleep, temperature, posture, and how carefully you took the reading. If one number looks different from what you expected, that does not automatically mean something is wrong. The better approach is to look at repeated notes over time. Is your morning routine usually similar? Does your pulse settle after rest? Are your workout notes consistent with the effort you felt? Tap 4. Pulse is most helpful when you use it as a lightweight log, not as a one-number verdict. Number 6. Choose the mode based on the moment. If you want speed, try camera mode first. It is simple. Finger on lens, stay still, wait for the estimate. If the camera check feels unstable, switch to tap mode. Tap mode gives you another path when lighting, movement, or finger placement gets in the way. If you care about a history, save the result. The saved log is where the habit becomes valuable. Here is the simplest workflow. Open Tap 4 Pulse. Try camera mode. If the signal looks steady, save the reading. If it does not feel right, switch to tap mode, follow your pulse rhythm, and save that result instead. That is it. No watch required. No complicated setup. Just your iPhone, a quick pulse check, and a record you can review later. If you want to try it, download Tap 4 Pulse from the link in the description. Use it for everyday wellness pulse tracking, workout notes, and simple BPM history on iPhone. And remember, Tap 4 Pulse is for informational wellness tracking only. If you feel unwell or have health concerns, talk to a qualified professional.